Wait, what? Wait, what? Also, thank you for the lurk again, Lovey. Hello, hi. Sorry about the late start. Just had to finish something up real quick. But you know what? That's okay, because we kind of just yap for like the first 10 to 15 minutes anyway, so nothing really gets done at first, so I think it's fine. Hi, Spencer! But hi, hello. Good news! I figured out why my security program was being a oh my god!
Scrimbus_streams just resubscribed for 9 months. Explode 59 cheer, explode 59 cheer, explode 59 cheer, explode 59 cheer.
Explode 59 cheer! Yeah! Thank you for that! Oh no.
Scrimbus_streams just resubscribed
Oh dear.
for 9 months. Explode 59 cheer, explode 59 cheer, explode 59 cheer, explode 59 cheer.
Explode 59 cheer! Wow, that's 8 cheers! Don't worry about that. That's because I don't know how to set up my stream elements to not do that. I feel like I had it fixed at one point and it's broken again, and I don't remember how I fixed it the first time. That's on me. But thank you for the resub, Spencer. Happy 9 months. What are we gonna call our Twitch child? Our youth. How are you guys doing? What were you watching, Layla? How are you guys doing? How's everybody's week going? Yeah, how's everybody's week going? It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my goobs. At long last. Gregory. Oh, Gregory's a good name. What a beautiful child. Our beloved Gregory. I hear oh, that's right, because it's leading up to a movie that they're releasing or released. I don't remember. I know you were talking about it with Mel. Well, I hope you're enjoying your rewatch. I've never seen My Hero. My Hero Macadamia Nuts. Oh, okay. 3 movies? Animes are crazy with that, right? Like, does the My Hero movies, do they do the same thing that like the One Piece movies would do, in which they're really, really intense and serious and like utterly heart-wrenching, and then you just go back to the main series like it just never happened? Do they do that too? You have no idea? Okay. Or like other than the one character that everyone... Yeah. 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 You're still sick but have better drugs now, so we'll see. Well, I hope they help. I hope they help. Do you have to use like an antibiotic at this point? Because I feel like you've been sick for a little while. Maybe like the 2nd week now? I think the movies are canon. Oh my gosh. That's kind of fun though. Because that was always my thing with One Piece, was like I watched a few of the movies while I was watching the series, and I would always be so confused because they would get into like really intense, like heavy emotional stuff, and then it was just never brought up in the main series. Maybe it was brought up in the main series and I just never got to that point because I never finished One Piece, but at least the part where I was at, they never did. You've been sick for too long, you've been all fun. Yeah, if you would like to. Yeah, you can always message me. If you don't feel comfortable talking about it here, I hope everything is okay. Oh. I'm thinking about if I want to close my window, because it's not, like, cold out tonight. So I keep looking at it. I keep looking at the window. Because it's not like cold out tonight, but it's enough of like, it rained all day, and so now it's getting to evening and there's like, it's like a little chilly. I'm like, is it enough to justify it? Do I want to get up? do I want to mute my mic, set my tablet aside, take my blanket off? Is it a lot of work? No. Is it more work than I'm willing to put in right now? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. We're just gonna deal with it. We're just gonna hashtag deal with it. I'm gonna lower the music just a little bit. I was kind of tempted to use, Spirit City today, Just because I like the timers and the music and stuff. Right, like, I did really like Ithia that we used last Wednesday. It was very fun. I haven't had a chance to use it more, but I'm like, I don't know. We use Spirit City so much now. It's like, it's homey. It feels familiar. I don't know. Maybe later. Maybe if you guys want Pomodoro timers, I can open it up for us and we can use it for that. But I think for now we're just gonna chill with some jams on YouTube. While we draw. I'm gonna work on a Relly tonight. As a little merm. As a little merm. Where is she? And I was like, this should still be connected. There she is! A little merm. I haven't really drawn anything else since last stream. Yeah. I did not stream over the weekend because it was a holiday and I was busy cooking and cleaning and stuff. And then Monday I didn't draw because, or I didn't stream because I just frankly didn't feel like it. I was like, I always get to a point with game streams where I'm like, do I truly want to do this right now? And when I feel like when I get to that point is the answer is usually no. And I think that was a good choice because I needed the break to just chill and I've been super energized to just draw. I feel like taking the little break was needed and beneficial. I just want to clean the sketch just like a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna leave it because if I'm gonna get too attached to the sketch. I can already feel it. I'm already like being too precious about these lines immediately. Immediately. Did you guys miss me being neurotic? Because I'm back, baby. I've been jonesing to draw all day. I did like a little bit of sketching earlier on my lunch break. Just to kind of warm up. That's why I'm just kind of jumping into this immediately. But I'm like, but I want to draw. I want to draw for reals. And if somehow, by some miracle, I finish this tonight, I don't think I will. Or if I just like want a break or something by end of night, we can work on Val more because we're gonna play D&D this weekend. We're gonna start her game on this Saturday. I'm very excited. I'm so excited to meet everybody's characters. I'm so excited. We're gonna go on an adventure. We're gonna go treasure hunting. Gotta spring my boy Kilgus out of jail. Gotta meet Rook. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I feel like I like stowed away D&D in my brain for a little bit and now it's coming back out and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so hyped again. Killian Val buddy cop time that we deserve. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. How are we gonna break you out of jail? Like, I have no idea. I have no idea. I need to go back over Val's notes and stuff so I can like re-familiar myself with her little fake ID. I think it's mostly her hair that I wanted to make sure I was getting right. I just wanted to clean up. Oh my god, we get to meet Rug. We get to meet Pale Jade. I'm so excited to meet Pale Jade. She's so cute. And, oh my god. No! I'm a bad friend. What is Scarlett's character's name? My brain keeps saying Kindred. I'm like, it's not She's not playing Kindred. Oh my god, I'm a bad friend. I have to go look right now. Don't tell her. Don't tell her I'm a bad friend. I'm gonna go look. The fact that I've already like made memes and I don't remember. Neath. Okay, it's Neath. Neath. I remember telling you it was something with an E. I wasn't even close. Good lord. I'm a bad friend. Don't tell Scarlet. Hey chat and the internet, don't tell Scarlet. You guys wouldn't do that, right? You'd keep my secret. I need to know Neath's deal. They have secrets. What are they under? It still haunts me that Scarlet's like, oh, one of their main traits, like physical traits, is something that you like to draw. And I'm like, that does not narrow it down. Freckles? Big fluffy hair? Cute girl? Like, what? What do I like to draw? Tails? The color blue? What is it? Mask. I don't really... See, okay, here's the thing though. I like characters wearing masks. I don't really like to draw masks because I'm a hypocrite. Because my thing is, masks to me are like tattoos where I really like them and I think they're cool and creative and can be so important to character design, but I'm really bad at designing them in an interesting way. So that's why I don't use them a lot. So I'm like, what is it? And then I feel like I'm letting Scarlet down by not being able to guess it. I mean, this line is definitely going to be a lot better though. Like, what is it? Little paws? Little Pete's? Do they have little Pete's? They have a tail? Like, what is it? Hi, Keep! We just don't know. We just don't know what it is. How are you doing, Keep? Keep, your watercolors were so lovely that you shared. I feel like this is the direction she was facing. I should make a note. This way. That's a Spencer trick right here. Is you write something and then you'll always remember which way you need to be facing on the canvas. You're doing a great job, Keep! You're doing a lovely job. I do kind of like want her hair to be a little flowy. Like, I feel like we could do some nice stuff with, like, shading in here to kind of fill out that space. Then I'm like, maybe it's still too much. It's still just too much. I think I do want to bring this down, though. I know that for a fact. Yeah, I like that better. I haven't spent any money on watercolor stuff in 3 weeks! Ooh, there's a shopping cart on your local art supply. You're ready. You're ready to grab it the first second you can. That's good restraint, though. I'm proud of you. Don't get me wrong. Lathe loves Relly. He adores her. But Relly, I mean, she's pretty cute. Her little pink scales. I think I have changed like some details from her one that I did last year. I still really like the one from last year. I'll never be able to recreate the sheer power of last year's MerMAY, really. The fact that I balanced those colors by hand is actually what shocks me. Did not use a, I don't even remember what it's called. Gradient map, I think. I didn't use that, I just did it by hand. How did I do that? I was possessed by the spirit of Relly. My sapphic intentions took over. Fishwife paradise, it's true. She's cute. Not to toot my own horn, but I feel like it's okay if I call her cute, because she is kind of meant to be cute. Oh, girlfriend who was like, it's true. What's funny to me is I feel like Mermaid Relly would still not know anything about fish, despite living amongst them and kind of being a fish. Because, like, she is a little stupid. I feel like she would not ever take the time to learn anything about her surrounding environment in any meaningful way. God bless her. Hey, they're so cute. They're just little honeymooners, you know? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Just... Oh, I missed this one. Just bear with me for a second. I'm gonna just draw the shoulder just for the sake of, like, having it. But I, like, know where the limit is, you know? I'm gonna should draw her little fishy fins that look like her little wingies. She's just a little Cupid doll, you know? Waith and Welly. The real reason why Laith and Aurelia are so cute together is because they have a really great ship name. Like, Laurelia is just really good. That's where their power comes from. Is the old school ship name. What are the designs on her shoulders? Like they're little scales. She's got little heart-shaped scales. Let me see if I I think I have last year's. What are they? They're first gen, right? Yeah, Aurelia. I think I have last year's on here. I do, yeah. Aw? I clicked this. There we go. Sorry about the Windows noise. Hi, Astral! You can try to take a nap and I want to come by and say hi. Well, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a lovely nap. Go get cozy. Go rest up. It's a good nap day. Thanks! Hi, Eli! It is. It's a good nap day. It's kind of like rainy here, but that's good. Makes it good and cozy. See, this is the one from last year that I still quite like a lot. TBH. Like, how did I do these colors just freehand? How did I do that? I'm not normally this powerful. Not that this is like there are many things in this piece that I'm still like when I look at it, but like overall, not too bad. But let me move this link. Okay, so now it's below the overlay. So I can zoom in. But see, she has like little like heart scales. Like on her like brow and on her chest and stuff. And on her hand. She got little heart scales because she's my little Cupid doll. My Cupid doll. I resize this for like the next time I have to import an Hello. Hello. I'm back. Nothing happened. Everything's fine. Everything's a-okay. Can you guys get scrungled again? Can we double dip? We can double dip the scrungle. I think that's fair. OBS just crashed. Nothing else happened really. Hi, Benighted. Hi, Queen. So sorry about the double ping. Yeah, OBS just crashed. I went to hide the image and it froze. So I don't know if you guys heard me say, uh-oh. Sorry. Hi, I'm back. Sorry. Welcome back. Yeah. Let me just, I guess, just in case. Let me just do that real quick. Oh god, I'm so scared now. I will say, I'll just do like 20 minutes, that's fine. OBS definitely had some issues. Windows did an update today, and OBS had some issues beforehand, and so I had to spend some of my morning troubleshooting, and then I got it to work, and so now I'm like, did I fix it? But anyway, sorry about that. You did a mermaid? Benighted? Hell yeah! You posted in the Discord? Okay, cool. Let me go look. I will take a peeky while we re-get our bearings. A shrimp! A scramp! I love it! It looks so good! Where is our shrimp? We have a shrimp. We have a shrimp emoji. Weirdly, of all the emotes we have a shrimp emote. Eating pizza? Hell yeah. Oh, I will do an unscrimp. I'm actually gonna take a drink of water too while I'm here. This is the shrimp. You make shockwave and swim backwards. Hell yes, I like it. What was it? Oh yeah, I wanted to just kind of like freehand her hair, I think. I'm immediately like, oh no. I don't remember what I wanted to do. I do kind of like that. I do like this general shaping. I still don't like this area, but... Pistol scram. Oh no, my... Did this freeze? Oh, let me reconnect my iPad real quick. It shouldn't have frozen. You know, there's a lot going on, so I should be... Here we go. Here we go. Sorry about that. Scram. That's a good choice for a merm. I like a classic, just a fish merm. But themed merms are always really good too. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Stream Elements. I'm back. Frightened by how much of a delay that was. That was a 4-minute delay, Stream Elements. But I guess it did crash, so I shouldn't be too hard on you. Poor guy. Okay. I moved my mic. I feel like a turtle merm would be good. Like a little sea turtle. That could be really cute. A little sea turtle merm. This is a powerful question you have posed, Benighted. It's like, what kind of merms would you guys be? Hey, nice. A myrtle! Exactly, a myrtle! You've been enjoying the art endeavors. Have you finished dinner? Sadly not mermaid, but for school is on. Hey, you know what? I mean, co-working Wednesday is for any project. Anything you need to focus on. That's what we're here for. Accountability buddies and body doubling. I need to stop fussing with this line. What is your assignment you have to work on? Is it an art assignment or just a different assignment? I do kind of want to like curly cute stuff. Oy. I wonder what that's gonna like in the recording. Because it did stop my local recording. I guess now I'll have two. Interesting. Very interesting. Actually, I kind of want this to be open. Ooh, seahorse mermaid. That feels right to me for you, for sure. An art assignment, landscape painting. Ooh. Godspeed, queen. You've got this. It's going to be lovely. I think there's a movie about that. Red turtle who transformed into a woman and fell in love with a shipwrecked man. Sounds cheesy. Oh, I mean, that sounds very sweet. Wait a minute. I think I know the movie you're talking about. Is it an animated movie? I feel like that's on my watch list. I feel like I saw it on like YouTube or something. You could either rent it or watch it for free. And I was like, oh, this sounds nice. I just haven't gotten a chance to. Yeah, okay, I do know the one that you're talking about. That's really funny. It looked really nice and it looked good. And I just haven't gotten a chance to actually sit down and like focus to watch it. Now I will have to check it out. And I was already going to, but... now, more than ever. Or do I want this kind of... I feel like... okay. I was like, I don't want to fuss with this too much because I feel like if I fuss with it, I'm gonna just beat it to death, you know? Okay, so we have, like, this versus this. I do... oh, I like this much better. It's just got a nice flow to it. I mean, if she's underwater, realistically, her hair would be like, but I'm not gonna draw that. That's not fun to draw. For me. So I'm simply not going to. She's a mermaid. I think we can, utilize our suspension of disbelief. I do need to fix her face. Look at these eyes. There's nothing going on in there. Not a single thought. I love her. I do like her little smile. Oh, I guess I should check how this looks flipped. Yeah, this looks okay. Dreamy sigh. That's your wife. Not a single brain cell to be found. The apple of our eye. Ah. I want to move this. This is just before I continue with the eyes. I needed to move that. Head full of seawater. There's nothing but seaweed up there, baby. Not a single thought for miles. I love her. But that's why I love her. She's just a nice lady. Like, Remember when she took care of Daniel and prompt? She did! Because she knew it would have been important to Laith. And, you know, not many people would be really thinking about it. Not even out of because they don't care, but just other things were going on. She just wanted to make sure Daniel was okay. She's just a nice lady. Consider this mermaids, but I've noticed that this week, wasn't it like very recently there was like several different little trends going on, like little outfits. There was like, I think there was like bunny, oh god, what is her hair look like, or her nose, not her hair, her nose. Right, there was like Easter was like bunny day. And then something, I guess, called Golden Week. I don't know what that one was. I just kept seeing it as like like people mentioning it, but I didn't see what it actually was. And then I guess May Day was the other day. Okay, her nose is kind of like this. And then and kind of all in the midst of like MerMAY. There's so many of them going on. I guess people have to get them out of the way because next month is art fight, and then there's not going to be any time to do anything. Because the Golden Week a manga thing. I don't know. I don't know what it is, truthfully. It seemed like people were talking about it from what I saw. It seemed like an outfit. I just don't know like what it is, and I just frankly didn't care to look. Not out of any animosity or hostility, I just didn't care to look. Oh, this face is super messed up. I have gotta fix this. This is a disaster. This is an unmitigated disaster. I think the problem is her entire head. Maybe not her entire head, just think. But it's like, this is just the second sketch, so I think it's okay if we kind of wibble things around a little bit. Get wibbled. Get wibbled, idiot. Whoa! It has a big May Day festival. You have to wear green of some kind. If you don't, people dressed up as plants will come up to you and rub green face paint on your nose without asking. That sounds kind of fun, though. That sounds like a really nice little festival. That's a nice spring festival. Golden Week, or Ogon Shukan, is a holiday period in Japan from April 29th to May 5th, containing multiple public holidays. It's also known as Haru no Ogata Renkyu, one of Japan's largest holiday periods of the year. Golden Week sees a surge in vacation travel throughout the country. There's 4 holidays in one. Whoa, my god, that's so cool! Gee, Japan. Why do you guys get 4 holidays in a week when we barely even get 1? Maybe that's what it is. Summer vacation. That sounds right, because I feel like people were drawing, like, kind of summery outfits or something. Summer travel. That's pretty cool. Maybe that's what it was. I probably should have looked into it, but I didn't. Oh. Okay, I'm still not super happy with this, but better. I do need to fix. Not like that. Lower it a little bit. Maybe even lower. Maybe even like lower it a little bit. My creature. Creature core. Apparently Golden Week is Gold Bikini Week online. Oh. Just let us Lets us learn here. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's what it was. Which, I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Because if there's like, if it's like an uptick in like vacation travel, maybe that makes sense if people go to like tropical places, and so it got tied into an art trend of like swimsuits and stuff. I could see that. I don't know if that's what it is, but I could see the through line there. Like there were like 4 or 5 ongoing Blue Sky memes. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like there's so many going on right now. Between there was like a bunny day, and then maid, and then the golden week, and then mermaid in general. There's so many, which is not a bad thing. It's fun to have lots to do. I did. I'm just gonna merge these because you know what? It's a sketch, so it's okay. I think yeah, she does have, like little gills on her torso. I just feel like they might actually be covered in this. Yeah, actually they kind of are. Well, that's fine. That's what last year's picture was for. That's like, what is this time of year like in Japan? That's true too. KFC for Christmas. Listen. Sometimes you just don't feel like cooking also, though. So, they kind of got the right idea there. I do want to do some, like, little flyaways, I think. Little ones like that, you know? Hi, you Cryphia! Good morning! Wait, no, it's evening. No, wait, it's night. Good night. And are you Cryphia? I mean, it's evening. I feel like evening is like the precursor to saying good night, you know? Good night's like a goodbye kind of a thing. How are you doing, you Cryphia? How have you been as of late? Just vibing. Yeah, just wondering what to do and if I should take a shower. I mean, the showering is always good. You can get cozy, cleaned up. Maybe even, like, give you a little bit of a kick of energy. Or whatever you need to do. I don't like. How do we know? She's usually got like that kind of shape, I think. It doesn't feel right here. It's just not right. Something wrong. Ah. Also, I know I like swapped brushes, but it's fine. I mean, I guess I could, like, do this, maybe? Well, whatever you decide, you Cryphia, we're here for you. We support your choices. And we're always happy to see. Yeah, because I feel like if I do, like, some shading here... some shading in here. be nice. Hope those spots a little bit better. Spanish omelet. Omelets are like the ultimate I have free time meal. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if Eucripe is hungry. 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 I mean, a tortilla. Tortillas are good too. I just had dinner. I just had dinner and I feel like you guys are gonna make me hungry again. Which way is she looking? She's just kind of... Oh wait, is she looking... Oh yeah, she is looking this way. God, sorry, just the different expressions between this and this. No brain cells, a single brain cell. Thanks! This is my character Aurelia. Really, to be honest, she should have like a jellyfish design as a mermaid. Because of her name, but like, I don't wanna. You know, that's the thing, is that I actually don't want to, so I don't have to. And that's the most beautiful thing about art, is that you can just do whatever you want. You can just do whatever you want forever. And the single brain cell said, I'm gonna fuck that man. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. TBH, my favorite thing about Aurelia is that everything about her character is that she should be like the oracle of like a god of love or beauty or art or something, and she's not. She's an oracle of death. Just so good to me. Yeah, she's just thinking. She's just thinking about smooching. She's just thinking about smooching. Yeah, she's thinking about her boyfriend's flat as a board butt. No butt. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's no butt. Just think about smooching. Think about smooching. They look like little like WarioWare characters, where they've got like these and they got like little feet and they have like a little sprout on their head. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, do you guys know these things? Am I? Is this anything? I don't know. I draw the two-hand gesture. No. Smooching. Cartoony smooching. I do want to draw her eyelashes. That's why I'm... God, I need to pick other colors to sketch with, because I can't see them on my little thumbnail. Anyone heard any cool songs just in general, or what do you mean? Because the answer is yes. Go listen to the entire discography of Set It Off. But if you need more specifics, go listen to the entire discography of Set It Off. They're so good. I love them. I love them. Actually, I did hear a new song recently that I would like to... I need to... Oh, what was it? I know I put it on a playlist. I can't listen to it on stream, but I do want to pull it up for the name. Did I put it on this playlist? I have too many playlists on YouTube. I need to clear them out. Okay, I do have 2 songs. My Spotify recommended me a bunch of songs. RP, but I just have 0. Yeah, that's my thing, is I'm like, I can't think of anything long-standing that would really, like, take us anywhere as a story, which I think is fine. It happens. Oh my god, she's so cute. A little creature. I feel like you're about to juke me. I feel like you're about to get me. I'm always on guard with you. I'm obsessed with Gaga's Abracadabra. I don't think I've heard that one. I wonder if I should, like... I'm probably not going to. Oh, I mean, that's pretty cute, though, because she's, like, smiling. So to just kind of, like... bring her cheeks up, like, into her... her eyes a little bit, you know? That is pretty cute. I gotta go look at it. Abracadabra, alakazam, daddle-skidoodle. Now a noodle. I'm draw a different smiler.
I like it because you're always sad.
That's so small. I'm like... Hehe. Liza P soundtrack has been on loop in my playlist. I mean... it's pretty good. I don't know. Maybe they were just most fine. I just wanted to know if I could, like, draw something else, but I think it's fine. I think it's cartoony and then that's cute. Need to beat the game one more time. What happens if you beat it one more time? I should have brought her eyebrow down. Oob. Get all the achievements and 100% the game? Hell yes. You're so close. You can do it. I believe in you. And then Elder Night Rain. Is that the DLC? Then I'm like, is this taking away from the cartooniness? I don't know. Maybe I should just not think about it too much. Oh yeah, she did. So I changed, and last year she had like kind of like fluffies, like big fluffies, but I kind of like the smaller ones, I think. Her little, like, dorsal pin. Stop talking to my ear. Lo-fi hip-hop. Hi, welcome on in. How are you doing today? Oh, it's a game. New whole ass game. Okay, okay. I couldn't remember if it was a DLC or not. I'm not familiar in the ways of the elderly ring. Sorry. Will you ever forgive me, Eucryphia? Scared of little kiss. Or is this it? Is it over now between us? Our little fishy butt. I think I need to flip for the jolt. I do. Just so slight. Ever so slight modification. A little bit more balance to this shoulder. You know? You're good! Just I saw you live and joined. Well, we're happy to have you. Welcome on in. I hope you've been having a lovely week. You ask an OC question? Of course, always. You can always ask an OC question. I can't guarantee I'll have a satisfying answer, but you may always ask. I did give her her. Even as a mermaid. And a mer would A or B for science. I mean, easy answer would be like a shark, right? It feels easy to me, but also is that too easy? Maybe like an eel. I think an eel could be fun. Where did I want to go from here? Where do we go from here? Starfish. Oh, starfish would be really funny. All things considered. I completely forgot about that. Starfish would be good. A starfish mermaid, I feel like, would also be really fun to design. Right? Because, like, I feel like that's not a very typical pick for your common starfish or mermaid silhouette. Shark AR next to Shark Aji. That's really good. Because, I mean, they're going to be different types of sharks, of course. Also, okay, here's my thing. Here's something that happens often when I'm drawing. Is... like, her face looks nice, right? Just speaking generously and generally. Her face looks nice. It's fine. It's clean. It's still very stylized and cartoony, but it's more proportional. And I'm not unhappy with it. But then I'm like... the original sketch is so cartoony that I'm like, oh, well, I fixed it. I quote-unquote, I fixed it. But then also... I kind of miss it a little bit. Pardon me. Like the eyes are obviously like they're lopsided. They're not proportional to each other and stuff, and they're a little bit too big. But right, like there's to me there's a cuteness to the exaggeration. And again, like this one isn't bad. It's just you know like the energy. I'm like, and this happens to me a lot. Is I endeavor to like make things look quote unquote nice, but then I feel like I end up sucking some of the personality out of it. But I also don't want to keep myself pigeonholed into, like, super cartoony. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's more for, like, myself, is I'm like, am I making a stylistic choice or am I holding myself back? You know, like, I need to be careful about which I'm doing. Yeah. It is more tender. That's why I'm like, I don't dislike this expression. I just don't know if it's what I want, per se. And the cross that is adding a little yeah, like I feel like there's like a really nice like squishiness to the original sketch that I feel like maybe I lost in an effort to clean up stuff like her hair and her expression. I feel like I lost some of the, well, actually I guess I might as well you know, like it's not bad, it's just can't see what, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to just like redraw it, which I mean is the point of the sketch, right? Is to figure out what I want before I get to lines. The panache. but literally, yeah, like you know, like if I were to just adhere more to this original sketch with maybe like some changes. What did I do for the hair here? Yeah, because I didn't like that. And that was just a good change overall. We can still like bring this in a little bit. But say we like really stylize these, right? Especially because it really has like really nice like white eyelashes, which can be kind of fun. I just found it really cool, so I'm gonna share. Yeah, please do. Trepidation. That's something I struggle with often, with my own style. It's so, but then it's like I take the actual sketch away and it looks bad. Oh, you don't trust you, Cry Me? It's a good song. I'm gonna take a peek. Obviously, I'm not gonna listen to it, but I am kind of curious. I'm gonna take a peek. The fact that you didn't let the preview embed makes me suspicious. It's true. Ugh. Ugh, you know? Oops. The trials and tribulations of drawing a cute mermaid girl. What if I just free ball the hands? Or the eyes, but like a different way? Like, there's still no brain cells. But, like, she's cute. Something about the eyelashes just made me laugh, sorry. I don't know why. She's moe, she is! She literally is, though. She's just a little Cupid doll. And maybe that's also the problem. I have this problem when I draw a Keel, too. My other character who is kind of, like, meant to be kind of quite cute on purpose. Is that because these characters are, like, meant to be cute, is that I'm, like, setting up an expectation for myself. And then I get, like, nervous. If I draw, like, if I end up drawing, like, Lucy cute, is, like, I mean, Lucy's okay. She's actually, if I spoke about her in, like, a meta-narrative sense, she's probably pretty average. And so then I feel like in my brain that takes the pressure off of like making her look super cute, because I'm just like, well, it's fine, because if she looks scrungly, that's fine, she's kind of supposed to be. But with characters like Akil and Relly, I'm like, well, they're supposed to be cute. They're supposed to be very generally appealing to a mass audience, you know, quote unquote. And so then I feel like I let them and myself down when I can't do that. I don't know if I'm articulating this properly. Lucy average. Okay, yes, she is. She's supposed to be. she is kind of supposed to be maybe like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Like she's. I draw her really cute because I like drawing cute things. And she's my little EBDB, but like I do kind of end up making her look probably more conventionally attractive than she really should be. Yeah, she's probably and she's supposed to be she's supposed to be kind of more like average because excuse me, she's she's supposed to be very much like she's just a guy. So even in appearance, she is kind of supposed to be, like, fun to draw, but kind of generally plain. Like, I do like this much better. You hoot and holler. That's me with Voza, though. Now you know how I feel whenever you show me Voza. She's the girl next door, literally. That's like her trope. That's one of her many tropes. She's just a guy. Which I thinking about the things that I've drawn of Lucy, I know I'm probably not making a good argument for myself, but it's just because I like to draw her cute. But then if I need to draw her scrungly, I'm like, well, this is still also very in character. I do like drawing Relly scrungly too, though. I think she's very funny whenever she gets her, like... Whenever she gets, like, this kind of expression. I do like drawing Relly with this kind of a face. It's very funny to me. Because she's always very, like, put together and cutesy. So whenever she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, it's just very funny to me. Whenever she's like... I love it. I do like this Relly. This Relly is very important to me. In my heart. Oh, for God's sake, Procreate, just put this up here. I never, like, assessed my characters. I think my knowledge is meant to be, like, generally vaguely okay looking. Yeah. I'm very actually gory, yeah. Yeah, this is a very important Aurelia to me. Yeah, that happens to me with the OCs. I consider the scrungliest men I can think of. It's true. I think generally I just draw characters that I want to draw. I don't really put an absurd amount of thought into it. Maybe I'll like put some thought into them, their design in the sense of like color schemes, like their style of clothing versus the practicality of if I draw them 800 times, things like that. But pretty generally, my characters are like, they just look like people. It's very few characters that I have in my heads, and I'm like, this character is meant to be conventionally and broadly attractive. Or vice versa. Like, they're supposed to have unappealing features and stuff like that. We just happen to be talking about some of those characters in which I have those thoughts. But it's not a thing that I commonly do. I think honestly Aurelia was kind of more average when I first, well, when I fourth designed her, because she had a lot of very different iterations before I settled on like this design with like the white hair and reddened eyes and stuff like that. But she kind of got cuter over time. Her hair got bigger too. Because I just like drawing really big, fluffy, curly hair. And I was like, I just want to draw more of this. And so I did. The 90% of my OCs I used to channel my gender goals. Now, I will say, yeah. That's definitely... Okay, I mean, real talk. That's why a lot of my characters, my, like, female-presenting characters are very, like, flat-chested. Because I'm like, God, I wish that were me. So I don't curse them. I don't curse them the way that I curse Relly. Relly has to deal with it. But she's fine, she doesn't care. She uses it to her advantage. I don't want to forget her. Her little mole. Like right about there. And her other mole is on her left side, so. Okay, but like, do you see what I'm talking about with like the face? Like, on one hand, it's objectively worse, in a technical sense. But there's just something about it that, like, is much cuter. But then part of my brain is like, but are you just saying that to make excuses so that you don't have to put in more effort? Catch the same expression. Yeah, like, I still want it to look nice. I do like a lot about this, about the silhouette of the hair and the expression. It's just... I just don't know if it's what I want. Effectively worse in a technical sense is... Yeah, deliberately simpler, more iconic, more graphic. Yeah. I know. I always struggle because I don't think simplified styles are lesser than, but I do also feel like these eyes don't feel balanced. Like, they're still very rough with the placement on her face and in relation to each other and stuff. Like, there's still definitely plenty to clean up here. But I do like their general shape more than the ones that are quote-unquote... Yeah. Yeah, I feel like she could very easily almost, like... If I just, like, nudged these eyebrows a little bit. If I just, like... straighten these eyebrows a little bit, she'd almost look kind of like... She almost has, like, a pained expression. Which is not... Now she looks annoyed. That's really funny. It's really fun. If I just, like, angle them up a little bit. She's kind of uncomfortable. She's like, I don't know how I feel about that. Which is kind of funny. How much an eyebrow can do. Like it's, I'm. I feel like I'm hemming and hawing about it too much, right? And part of that's because I'm here to talk to you guys. This would all be a pure tacit conversation in my brain otherwise. Like it's, yeah, it's simpler, but I kind of like it better. I think I do still like this sketch, and I will just hold on to it for the sake of just holding on to it. But I don't think it's what I want for this. Because even like last year's is like very kind of hammy and cheesy. Because Relly is kind of like a little bit of a cheese ball. Like, she's a hot party girl, but she's actually a major dork, also, which is why I love her. I love to write her. She's a fucking dork, and I love writing dorks. Like, she's a goofball. I think also part of me really wants to learn how to emulate, like, this style of eyes that are, like, big and, like, stylized, and they're just so shaped. And they can, like, actually draw pupils nicely, and I don't know. There's like, you know, like there's like a shape. I just don't know how to do it. I haven't unlocked that skill yet. And it's not bad. That's bad. Like that. That's better. Constantly torn between wanting to accept... my very cartoony style, but also not wanting to... stunt my artistic growth, you know? Because it's like, am I getting better at this style, or am I getting too comfortable, you know? And I'm not actually changing and growing. How do I feel about her having eyebrows also is going to be a real big deciding factor in this. Really, why are you giving me so much trouble? I am kind of having fun, though. As much as I'm griping, it is nice to just kind of fuss over a sketch. Brat behavior. It's true, which also fits her. Wow. That was too big. I kind of like this where it dips in really close. I kind of want to keep that. Oh, hello, creature. Look who it is. A little tiny creature. What's going on here? You got a little sleepy in your eyeball. There you go. Is that better? Yeah. Yes, I will try to pet you while I draw. I do like the little bit. Small change, but I do like it. Maybe we just go with this. Oh my god, there's still like an angle to the face. I'm going to cut my hands off. Why are you so small? Oh, it's because I freeballed the face, that's why. Okay. Can't wait to reflect on this later and be like, wow, I really spent an hour doing absolutely nothing. Incredible. The artistic process. I don't like that. What if I... Oh, hang on. Hang on, let me cook. Just let me cook. I don't think I like this. I was just wondering if like the underside of the eye shape would help, but it didn't. I could feel in my heart that it wasn't helping. That's bad. That's really bad. You did a bad job, Isabel. You better, you silly Billy. Okay, yeah, moving the eyes down helps. The problem is that they're so big in the original, but I don't want them to be big. I'm getting frustrated with myself. I know what I did here. I see it. I can see the looseness of the sketch. I learned a valuable lesson that day. I learned the valuable lesson of never giving up and never surrendering. That's gonna be the lesson that we learned today together as a team. We're also gonna learn that art is fake and watch this. Watch this sick trick. Our teachers everywhere hate her for this one sick trick. It's called copy pasting. Yeah, literally, art is fake. When I get that way, it's time to do a quick copy paste and like resize the thing. I know, it's been a while since we've said art is fake, but art is fake, actually. I don't know if you guys know this, but actually art is fake and you can do whatever you want forever. And it's amazing. And it's so beautiful. We live in such a beautiful world. Okay. Okay, now hang on a second. Because this is drawn over this. So how did we get here? It's because the one eye is so big it almost like sits lower on the thing. Oh, her mouth is also lower here too. That was really funny. That was this is a very funny reveal. She's like a little Mr. Potato. I at least have to go take a walk, feed the birds, watch other people be happy, watch the sunset over the ocean. Then I come back home and try to redraw, and lo and behold, it looks like shit again. It's so true. Sometimes walking away helps, and then other times it's like, nope, still garbage. Still can't do it. Still struggling. And here's the thing. Here's the thing that tech bros don't understand. Sorry, I was looking around for Mallow. Here's the thing that tech bros don't understand is that they would run into this and they'd be like, I don't want to deal with this. Art's too hard. This is not fun. Blah, blah, blah. And you know what? That's fine. If this is not a fun process for you, then it's not a fun process. I am enjoying myself. Like, there is a part of me that is like a little frustrated because I can't get it. But like, I don't know. Also, it is fun. There is also a piece of me that is enjoying the struggle. Maybe because I'm a psychopath, but, you know. Her eyeballs look like little golden coins. You know, like the little, like, little coin. I don't hate the shape, though. I just thought it was funny. I do like the location of her eyes. Makes her look really, like, she's just looking in the middle distance. Like, what are we gonna have for dinner later? Oh, what are you doing? You hibbin' hobbin'? You hibbin' hobbin'? Okay, hang on. We're getting there. I do think we're getting there. Now here's a question. I traced over the left eye. What if we trace over the right eye? Which is ginormous. Now I just want to do silly shit. TBH. And just see what happens. Your eyeball's so huge. You're like a bug. You're like a little sea bug, Relly. Mama's little sea bug. She looks like those little, like, eyes emoji. Like, Golly. Relly, normal. Relly when she sees life. Mama's little sea bug. I wish she was real and would look at me like that. Yes! Mama's little sea bug. Oh my god. I don't remember the command for it. Let me go look it up. Because I would like to as a quote. Thank you for... I think, is it like exclamation quote space add and then it or something? Because I know it's kind of like a weird... Yeah, quote space add and quote space remove. Yeah, there we go. Mama's little sea bug. Yeah, I always forget what it is. Because you would think it would be like add quote, but it's backwards. What else do I have up? Oh, okay. Okay. You guys can vilify me for this, but I don't care. They struck me down like because I spoke the truth. I like the band Imagine Dragons because we were talking about songs before. Because I was like, what do I have? What do I have? That's fine. I can be a villain. But their song "Take Me to the Beach" is kind of a banger. I will admit that not all of their songs are a banger. Even if I like the song, I'm generally like, yeah, I get why people don't like this one. I like them anyway. But "Take Me to the Beach" is so good. It's so good! It's so good! Like, it's so good! It's a freaking jam! Like, please just give it a chance. Even if you don't like Imagine Dragons, it's really good. It's so good. It's a jam. That song that you showed me, "Mine Car," I also really like that one. That one's also a jam, but "Take Me to the Beach" slaps. It's so good. I love this song. We were talking about like jams earlier. That was one of them. The other is not a new, this is an older song, but Set It Off's "Why Do I?" They did their own version, which is really, really good. They also did a version with Miku Hatsune, which is equally as good. Both versions slap. Go listen to them both. Anyway, how's my little sea book doing? Oh my god, her eyes are so big. This is too big, but it is very funny and special to me. Oh my god. I've been boring by Sucker by Marcus King. I don't know that one. Let me go. Oh, okay. So I probably do know this one, but I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Yeah. Tom Hanks every time it goes on, yeah. Arcane had a really good soundtrack. See, all this fuss, and now I'm like looking at this one and isolated, I do like this face better. Or the best, rather. It's only when I compare it to the original sketch that I'm like, oh, it's missing something. Shut up, Isabel. I should just go with this one. Yeah. Yeah, they did their... That show had a really great soundtrack. They did a great job. And again, I know everybody was like making fun of Imagine Dragons for being like, oh, they're the Riot Band now, and they got put into the show. It's like, if you guys made music for a thing and you got animated in that project, you'd be jazzed. Don't dunk on them, because you know you would also be jazzed. Dunk on them for other reasons if you must. I heard the Coldplay replex of My Your Enemy. I have, yeah. That's a good song. My controversial onion is I didn't like that part of the show, but I did like that song. It just felt weird. I just liked them as friends. Like, they weren't bad as a couple, but I was like, I do feel like maybe this is coming in so late, it feels kind of shoehorned. Compulsory heterosexuality. I don't mind them ship or no ship. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like they're not a bad ship. I just kind of wish, like, oh, earlier. I just wish, if anything, we had seen them, like, more. I feel like there was a lot of emphasis placed on, like, their friendship, and so it was like, by the way, here's a AU if they were dating, and I'm like, but why? But why? No! No! It died mid-sketch. Is it okay, or did it just run out of battery? You'd never be charging that thing, Spence. No. Do you have your cord? Can you plug it in? Homer Vanderson. I know. I wish we could see more of, like, their backstory and their, like, little family. Like, I do kind of like that we didn't get to see it, but also I'm curious. I want to know about their friends and stuff, too. Relly, your face is, like, so fucked up, but also... This, like... Okay, I'm not gonna keep these eyes. I'm keeping this layer because it makes me laugh every time I look at it. That's why. The note in the coat. You have been charging it lately. You played the battery game. It's just since I've been sick, I've been drunk. Oh, I get that. I get that. Fucking note in the coat. Yeah. Oh, she's one vendor. Yes. Yeah, he's the bartender and Vi and Jinx's like adopted father when they're younger. That's been my thing. I'm like, with the exception of like a little bit of 14 and a little bit of Kalmon, every time I've had the I should play video games thought while sick, I've been working. Yeah. I get that. Oh. Need to drink more water. Pill bug eyes. Okay, maybe I should just... I'm gonna say over an hour fussing with her face is maybe too much, and I'm gonna just move on. And I'll just have to come back to it later. We're just gonna have to just let go. Let go. Let go. I always imagine, nothing. I always imagine, that Wind Waker meme where he's, like, hanging on, and it says, like, the text, like, press A to let go, and then he closes his eyes. It's like, let go. I always think putting this on, dad's in my pocket to keep them safe. Yeah! Protect them. Okay, erases your face, really, because I can't stand to look at it anymore. Maybe when I come back to it tomorrow, it will help. Because sometimes we joked earlier about, like, leave and come back to it, and then you come back, it still looks like shit. Sometimes it really does help to just kind of step away and just come at it fresh. Sometimes it doesn't, but more often than not, for me at least, it does. Oh, I need to swap to this. That's my eraser. Just want to give this a little bit more of a curl. I have to finish Val's ref. I guess I don't have to, but I want. But that's the thing, is that now I've gotten into Cobblemon, and now I'm just like, I'm compelled. I'm compelled to level up my Pokemans. My little pocket monsters. It did also occur to me that I'm like, wait, I have these mods. I could also just play this game solo with these mods. I don't have to use these mods only with friends. And that's kind of crazy to me, because I don't normally play modded games. Any new guy? Spencer, I have so many new guys. I have Spicy Barbecue. I have Stompies. Who are my other new guys? I caught a Bayleaf. Oh, last night I caught an Oshawott that was just literally on my beach next to my house. I just came back from exploring and he was just chilling. I was like, oh my god, hello. And so I caught him. Yeah, Spicy Barbecue is my Galarian Zapdos. I think he's the orange one. So he looks like hot sauce, so I called him Spicy Barbecue. I originally wanted to call him Spicy Chipotle, but it wouldn't fit. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Stompies is the the dinosaur version of Suicune. What's that thing called? Walking Wake. I found him. That's Stompy's. Then I caught Oshawott. Yeah, Walking Wake. And then I have Bayleaf, which I need to level. What else have I caught lately? I don't usually like catch a lot of the stuff I see because I'm like, that's how I play actual Pokemon games, and I'm trying to not be so like compulsory about it. I'm trying to be more chill with Cobblemon. Because in the actual games when I play Pokemon, I'm like, I do need to catch them all. So chill. Is that one? Have you seen another one? Yeah. He was literally at my treehouse, like, broad daylight. He was just walking around. So he might spawn there. Yeah, that's a good, yeah. I do want to find a... I keep finding Eevees, but they're all boys. I'm like, I kind of want girl Eevees. Because in the games, I would always get girl Eevees, and so I'm like, I want my Pokemans, you know? Like, I know obviously they're not the same little pixels, but I just want similar pixels. I'm crazy for one specific thing, only because she's like a very specific Pokemon for me. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, what Pokemon is it? Adding your treehouse, Melissa Stalking Zones. Yeah. I try to keep also, I think, a Delcatty and or a Skitty out, so hopefully creepers don't spawn in the area. But obviously they're only going to be able to go so far. Plus it's fenced in, so I think like my actual treehouse base, like the garden area, is safe because it's lit up enough. Out and around it, monster spawn. It is kind of funny that I found the Walking Wake before Suicune, because Suicune, I love Crystal. Crystal was important to me when I was a kid. One of the first and few games that you could like play as a girl. One of the first Pokemon games you could play as a girl. But then I found the Walking Wake, which I'm like, this is a version of you that I don't know. But okay. I had a fateful encounter with this shiny Serena in Sword and Shield, so I want to get her again. Yes, I've been looking for Bound Sweets, and they're so... I haven't seen one yet. Wandering the jungle, treetops, murdering Bound Sweets. No, don't murder them. Okay, but they're in jungle treetops. That's good to know, because I've been looking in like other forests and I never find them. Maybe I'm not looking in the right forests. Because I like Bound Sweet. Bound Sweet's cute. I really want to go get a little Lotad too. I saw one, but I just kind of was like, I was in the middle of exploring, so I was like, yeah, whatever. I should have caught them. They're so cute. You have a flyer, big help. I got a murder for the shiny. Oh, that's right, specifically in jungle canopies. Okay. Okay. Anyone's bad for... Thank you for hanging out, Spencer. I hope you enjoy your dinner. Continue to get your rest. Take it easy. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. Yeah, I guess I technically have a flyer with spicy barbecue. I gotta evolve my Fletchender. My little Fireburb. My little Paprika. I just want him to get a few more levels before I evolve him. I know that you're probably supposed to evolve them like as soon as possible, but I like to get my Pokemon to like certain like milestones before I actually evolve them. I don't know why. I don't think there's any benefit to doing it. I just have always done that. Or like, cause it feels like even when I got my Squirtle in Cobblemon, is I like level 16, he was ready to evolve, and I'm like, you're still a baby. You can't be a war turtle yet. You're still a child. I waited until like 25 or something. And again, he wants to evolve. And I'm like, Bubbles, please. You're only like 40. Let me enjoy how cute you are before I turn you into a big turtle. And like, you're still cute, but you're not a war turtle. Especially because war turtle is like my favorite Pokemon ever. And I know I could just like, I have an Everstone. I did find one. But like, I don't want to hold him back either. That he gets his butt kicked in battles because he's got low defense. Compared to the stats that he would have as a Blastoise. Can't I just hang on for a little bit longer? Is that so wrong? Do I just sound like a controlling parent? A controlling Pokemon parent? Flash Chinese are still free. Yeah! I feel like the shiny rate in Cobblemon is actually pretty true to real games too. Like, I feel like it's pretty... Like, we have a mod that, that can, like, help increase, I think, the odds if you, like, defeat the Pokemon so many times in a row, it ups the chance each time. But, like, it's like an optional thing to do. You don't have to. Because I feel like I have like a shiny Combi. Malk has a shiny Staravia. I think Mika has a shiny Pidgeot. I think someone else has another one. Which I know feels like, oh, that sounds like a lot because you just listed like 3 to 4. But this is also on a server of like, what, like 12 people in an entire Minecraft world. So we're like all spread out. I feel like it's still pretty good odds of like, it's rare but not unattainable, which is nice. It is also really fun. We have set up, people can volunteer to be like gym leaders and stuff. And people set up different like little themed gyms and also little themed challenges. And it's so cute seeing the ideas that everybody has. Like Ashley was like the ghost leader, the ghost type leader, and she had like little trainers that you had to battle to get to her. But also her entire like house slash gym is like a haunted mansion, and it's so pretty. And you take a little minecart to get down to it. And then last night we did Scarlet's kind of impromptu. And they're the dark type. They're dark type in ice. We did their dark type gym last night, and you had to go through a maze in the dark to get through it, and then you could battle her. And then I think her co-worker, I want to say, is the rock type. Yeah, I think rock type. And he set up a like infested mine that you have to fight your way through. Which we haven't done that one yet, but he posted about it today, which is so cute. I like these two down here. I don't like this one. It's just cute. Oh, I think our friend Wyatt, he is ground type, and he built this really cool arena that's like suspended over a river, and you have to like climb these chains to get across from like the mainland to it. It's so cool. Just really neat. Hi, Blue! Welcome on in. How was your stream last night? I'm sorry I couldn't attend. But how was it? Did you get a lot done? I hope you've had a lovely week so far. Oh, tomorrow's the 15th. Is it due billing tomorrow? Ugh. That's annoying. And yeah, I want to get paid, but my god. My god, the paperwork. I started the comic idea! And then I had to end early because my brain was pudding. It was alright for when it lasted. Yeah, sometimes your brain just turns to pudding, and that's okay. That's the joy of streaming, is you can just do whatever you want. But I'm glad you got a little bit done, and I'm glad you had fun while you were streaming. I mean, that's why I didn't stream on Monday, because I was like, you know what? I'm just not feeling it. And I could force this, but this is not the point. This is not my job. This is just for fun. So I should just make sure that I'm having fun first. Didn't we already listen to the song? What is going on? I don't really want to listen to this one again because it has talking in it. And I don't like lo-fi songs that have talking in them. It distracts my brain. Not get good sleep the night before, so it's just very mushy all day. I get that. Well, then it's good that you just kind of took it easy. Oh, really? I'll come back to your eyes later. My sweet Aurelians. We're drawing Relly! My character Aurelia as a mermaid. Or MerMAY. Here's the original sketch. And here's all my subsequent struggles to draw it. To clean up the sketch. I'm still like... Can't keep it, because it's not the vibe that I want. Got her eyes. I'm just struggling with her face today, Blue, and I don't know why. So we're just, we've moved on. We've moved on to just drawing the rest of her. Sometimes just be like that, you know? Sometimes you just struggle. Sometimes you just struggle bus a little bit. Actually, I do want this one. And that's okay. You've returned! Welcome back, Queen! Got all your painting stuff ready. Hell yes. You got this. You know what's really funny is that I remember thinking to myself when I was sketching this, I'm just gonna have fun with this. I'm just gonna give myself permission to just let go of certain things, and then here I am 2 hours later. Didn't do that at all. I totally get that. I had one drawing I was working on recently where I redrew every facial feature like sometimes like it's just a struggle. Sometimes it comes out perfectly, no effort, first try, and then it's like you use up all of that, and then the next time you go to draw something, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna struggle for 2 hours. Got it. It happens. Keeps our heck. Draw her blindfolded. We probably would have progressed a lot more if I had just done that. If I had just said forget it. But you know what? We're here now. This is where we're at. For good or for ill. I think it's fine. We're just gonna trust the process. And she's gonna be fine. I'm already like, oh no. Something terrible is about to happen again in this picture. Artist dies internally on stream, live, not clickbait. The final stream. This is what does it. This is what does me in. Is this a Relly picture? Remember me fondly. I do kind of want to play with line weight a little bit more. I haven't really been doing it in this as much as I want. I would like to. Maybe just a little bit, you know. But now it's only repo. Art stream's over, only repo from here on out. And trying another idea I had and opened Krita, and every part of me just went, nope. And that's just, whoa, my god. Oh my god, it started this playlist like at the very end of it. Let me start it. I agree. So what happens is I pick music for my stream playlist that I genuinely like listening to. But then also, I listen to it during work, and sometimes it saves my plays. And so then when I go to listen to it here on stream, it's like, oh, did you want to pick up where you left off? No, thank you, but no, not this time. Oh, my back. Art block in the form of the brick wall in my brain. Post ADHD meds wearing on. Oh, that's rough. I don't really think she would have that kind of cleavage. Like, I'm not gonna, like, do really too much, I think. I'm actually gonna, in all seriousness, I'm gonna move this to a different layer, just because I want to weight it better, and I just don't want to worry about cutting into my other lines. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah. You've got that post H to H to crash. Sometimes that really is just the worst of when, like, you have that surge of productivity or focus or energy whether it's somehow miraculously natural or like via meds or an event or something, and then it wears off and you're just like, ugh, I can do nothing ever again. And it's the worst. I get that a lot with like, I need to fix this. I'm kind of like treading the line of being in the middle of that right now, of like, I have lots of ideas that I want to do. I'm very excited about them, but then I'm like, I'm worried I'm gonna burn myself out before I can even do them. Okay. Her arm would really be like about this size. Please tell me this is not a sin. Okay. Then I just made this thin down here for no reason. Whatever. Whatevs. I think I do also. I really should move this line over here too. The life and times of an artist. It ain't perfect, but you know what? It's mine. And that's what matters. Okay, I'm just gonna give myself another. I'm just not gonna pretend. I don't think. Okay, I do like this one. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use the tools that we have at our disposal. We're gonna use a little bit of a stabilizer here. Woof. I don't hate it. It's just... Where's the rest of this tail continue? Okay. No, I don't like it. Let me flip so that I can pull instead of push. Since I'm on the Kailu tab brain, I was thinking about them in the context of Mermaid Major. That's pretty cute. You were gonna draw the comic of them meeting, correct? Am I remembering correctly? Mermay AU. Everybody should have fun with a little Mermay AU every now and then as a treat. Stabilizer my yeah, I usually keep my stabilizer pretty either completely off or very low. Depending on the brush. Like, I think for this inking brush, I keep it at like 30 just because of like how sensitive it is to pen pressure. But other stuff I might have it completely off. But then if my hand's feeling really jittery, I might turn it on. Or for big brush strokes like this, I'll have it on. It's a nice feature. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna commit to the bit for a second here. I just want to see. Pardon me for just a moment. Okay, I've obviously have to clean up a lot of that, but... Okay, I don't hate those shapes, actually. You forgot your sponge brushes? Oh no! Can you still work even without them? Do you need them? Comic is how they get engaged. Oh, engaged post campaign. That's what it was. I did misremember. I'm in the process of trying to get an ADHD diagnosis. It would definitely help me understand why I could never focus on anything at a professional level. Taking a long time. Yeah. Yeah. I wish you luck. And hopefully... I feel like it's one of those things where it's like... It's kind of a win-win, because either way, you're gonna get an answer. And hopefully that answer will help either lead to, if not an ADHD diagnosis, then like maybe a different diagnosis or medications to help, or just other like advice and coping mechanisms to help. As long as it leads to improvement in your quality of life, that's what matters. Even if they really make you work for it. I like these shapes on there. Regardless of the sketch. I like them on their own. $30-ish. 30-ish. 100 brushes required, hell yeah. I was just curious. This is another little doofy face to add to the mix. Oh yeah, her little side fins. Yeah, I'm like, I kind of don't hate the little like doofy face. I definitely want to fix it, like the eyes, but I don't hate it as an idea, so I'm leaving it as a layer for... I am still gonna leave her face for another day, but I don't want to forget. It's easy to get frustrated by a tree. Yeah, much be successful. 30 is still, yeah, I'm gonna have to try and catch up a bit. Yeah. I get that. I definitely... like... There's a lot of things like my dyscalculia where I'm like... I just... It's hard because you're like... Especially when it's something that you struggle with so... When it's like areas of your life that you're struggling with so overtly. You look back and you're like, why did nobody pick up on this or help or care or look into it or anything like that? Because it's like, I was a student that excelled in kind of most of my classes. I wasn't like a straight, oh my god, like a straight A student, but pretty decently. But math, I remember, was my first like D. Like, I remember the quiz I got handed back and it was my first D I had ever gotten ever. And it did not get better from there. And the only reason why I passed, you know, basic algebra back in high school is because a teacher went out of his way to basically like privately tutor me after school. And then he ended up like other kids, because we would meet after school once a week and like go over quizzes and tests and stuff. And then other kids were like, well, can we also get this? And he was like, hell yeah. Hear that too, Matt? And so like literally only with someone's external intervention did I pass that year. And then I proceeded to continue to fail every other subsequent year, to the degree that I was still taking like basic algebra even through college. And I still technically never got a formal diagnosis of dyscalculia, but I was like, when I remember learning about it in college, and I was like, oh, this is me. This is my life. This has always been my life. And this is why now. And it didn't change anything, but it is nice to just have that knowledge and that kind of validation and understanding. Would formal assistance make my life easier? Sure, but sometimes just knowing is half the battle. But I think that's true. I think there's true power in understanding. You know, you can work from there. Yeah, to have the power of conversing about it. Exactly. And being able to like reach out to other people. And even I feel like there's like a stigma against self-diagnosis in general. And I think there is good reason to be like weary and measured about it. But also, like, if something that somebody does that is just like a lifestyle change helps them because they have ADHD or something like that, and even if you don't have a formal diagnosis, like, if that coping mechanism helps you to function better, then there's no harm in sharing resources for little lifestyle stuff like that. IMHO. My mom started ADHD meds when she was like 40 something, and even for her, it's been a huge boon. That's amazing. Yeah. It's never... You're never too old for just anything in general, to be honest. Which is very hard to remember. Shout out to older people for being visible in assorted spaces. Because it is always very heartening to hear about people in like 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s that are like, I just started this brand new career. I just started this new hobby. I just got this diagnosis. I just did this lifestyle change. And it's like, hell yeah, you're right. As long as we are here, there is time. Gotta put her little titty mole. As long as there is time on this earth, I have to put her titty mole. It's crucial. I want these to kind of have like a vague, like a heart shape. That's why they're layered like that. I like the one in the... Now the question is, yeah, it did layer over it. I'm just undecided if I want these to be like partially see-through. So I think I'm just gonna leave them for now. Oh, I am actually gonna move them because I kind of created a little bit of a tangent down there that I'm not fond of. Just for now. I'm gonna keep them separate. Can always merge them later. Yeah, she's my little EBD. I'm gonna put this up here so I can stop looking at it and lamenting. Wow! Thank you for the follow, Camilla. Welcome on in. Now for her little...
Yo, dude!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, you.
That's two! That's two people!
Yo, dude!
Hi!
Oh, you.
Oh no, I can't shout you both out. I will do mini shout-outs, because there's a cooldown on like the official shout-out. Hi guys, let me make sure I get you both. There we go. Welcome on in. Hi. Hi, Emily. Hi, Camilla. All roads lead to Whiterun. Were you guys playing Skyrim? Hi, Saiba. Welcome on in. Hi, guys. So thank you both for the double raid. How are you guys doing? Imagine there being people but two. How are you guys doing? Welcome on in. How was your stream? Hello, new people. I am Izzy or Crayon. I respond to both. We're drawing a little mermaid for MerMAY. Don't look at the many ways and hours in which I've struggled. We're enjoying some line art right now. How are you guys? How was your stream? What were you guys up to today? Were you playing Skyrim? Were you playing Oblivion? How are you doing? Welcome on in. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Ooh, even better. GeoGuessr Skyrim edition. Oh my gosh, what does that mean? Do you have to find things in Skyrim? That sounds cool. Or destroy it, that. That's so cool. I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna take a drink of water. If you need a drink, oh, here, let me give you a little permit. There you go. You ever played Lost Gamer? It's like GeoGuessr, but with open world game maps. That's really cool. Ooh, that sounds fun. I like that it's for games too. Get lost in the worlds you love. That's so cool! Breath of the Wild, Witcher. Oh, this is very cool. Oh, that sounds really fun! We mostly did Skyrim, but they also had a ton of... Yeah, this looks really cool. Hell yeah. So I was taking a drink of water. Which if you guys also need to do after you just stream, or if anybody who came in along on the raid, if you guys need to do some post-stream self-care, if you need to get a drink of water, you need to get up to go piss, you need to get some food, a snack, take any meds, things like that, or you just need to get up and stretch. Feel free to do what you must, no worries, but if you would also like to hang out with us and continue to tell me more about GeoGuessr Skyrim, I would love to hear more about it, and you're of course welcome. But there's no pressure either way. Do what is best for you. Ugh. I wonder if I need to turn my tip. Nah, we don't need a stabilizer for this. Piss. That sounds very cool. I feel like this would be really fun, especially in a game that, like, if you know it really, really well. But also maybe it would be kind of fun in a game that you're not as familiar with, because I feel like maybe that's a good way to get to know it. Getting lost in a world that you're kind of only vaguely familiar with. That could be fun. Like a quiz. Like a geographic quiz. Bunby is loved and she's just staring at me. I felt her, I was like, I feel like someone's looking at me. I almost did the Genshin map, but I decided it would be too easy because I know every inch of that map, basically. Yeah, hell yeah. For nice, fun, and easy from the biomes. But you don't play around. Ooh, so you kind of are using like a logical deduction. That's kind of cool, though. That line just looked like it had a little nibble. But I think it's okay. I'm kind of tempted to try this for a game like Breath of the Wild or something, where I'm like, played hundreds of hours, but definitely I don't, like, know it like the back of my hand, you know? Like, that could be fun. There she is. Hey. Alright, I wibble my canvas a lot. Just force a habit. Angus also says hi, Angus! They do have Breath of the Wild, yes! That would be fun. Maybe I do want my stabilizer on for this. Just a little bit. Up to 38. Just so that I can make sure I'm getting these nice crisp lines. Not like that though. That was not a good example. What? Oh my god!
Oh, you.
Oh, you! Hi, Midas! Oh, come on in! Back to 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 back. Hi, Midas! Oh, come on in! What were you up to today? Hello, hello! Yeah, supported nerd. It's true! Oh my god, that emote's really cute! The little twofer! The little flowers, that's pretty! I like it. Well, come on in, Midas and Co. How are you guys doing? Hi, Cat. Welcome on in. I did not destroy it, Skyrim. Geoguessr. Oh no! Interesting. I believe in you, Blue. What is happening with me? The insomniac demon coming to haunt you? I know. Are you still having trouble sleeping? It's so late for you. I'm not struggling at all tonight, guys. I'm doing a great job at my art. Everything is perfect and great. I usually guess within the right hold, but I miss some by a wide. We're Final Fantasy X. I'm the weakest link and single-handedly botched a sports ball tournament. No! They gotta teach you how to blitz. I will say, from what I remember when Layla was playing it and was showing me, this I almost said the sports ball. The blitz ball did kind of look like a pain in the butt. I can't say if it was, because I did not play it. But it did kind of look like a nightmare. Yeah, okay, so that was the correct read I was getting. It looked like kind of a nightmare. Teach me how to blitz. All I know about it. All I know about blitzball. Never finished the game? Oh no. Absolute black. I think I won one game ever. Oh my gosh. I think Layla started it. And then I think there was a part that was like really frustrating, and so I want to say our other friend finished. I don't know, that's what like my brain is telling me, but now I don't remember. Man. You saw that Mount Ronso. Okay, and then Jeremy picked up the rest of it. My beautiful wife is home. Oh, you're fine! Your beautiful wife is home, so you're gonna check out. You have a lovely evening and good luck with your turn. Thank you, Blue. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your week, too. Godspeed. I don't think anyone finished it on stream for you. I thought I saw the end of it. I thought... I'm trying to think now. Jeremy finished it. Because I feel like I remember the final fight, which I don't want to say because I don't want to spoil for Midas, because I don't know if you've played it before. But I feel like I remember the final fight. Because I feel like Jeremy did it in like 1 or 2 shots or something. Because it was very, very difficult, and we were like, unsure if he was gonna do it, but he did. Tutorial was given like 15 minutes before you actually play the tournament. I didn't read it all, but that's so absurd that they give it to you so far in advance before you even play. How are you supposed to remember? What do they think gamers have reading comprehension? They should know better. There's too much going on. How are we supposed to remember? Golly, but also, like, I say that in a joking tone, but I do feel like that's maybe not the best game design. Is to give a tutorial and then not immediately jump into it. It's best to give that kind of information fresh, you know? Stretching my back. My very shrimpy back. Oh, but also Midas, since you just got finished streaming, if you need to raid and run, if you need to go get dinner or anything like that, I don't want to keep you. I would love to continue chatting with you, of course, and especially about Final Fantasy X. But I don't want to keep. What's happening? What?
Oh, you.
Hello, Remy. Hello. So many raids tonight. Hi. Come on in. Hello. How are you? What were you up to tonight? You are our 4th raid. So Emily and Camilla came in together. And then Midas just came in, and now you're here. Hi. I know I haven't streamed since last week. Welcome on in. How have you been? How goes the artin'? Were you arting tonight, or were you playing a game tonight? How have you been? Well, I mean, the same goes to all of you. Emily, Camilla, Midas, Remy. If you guys need to raid and run, since you just got finished streaming, if you need to get up and stretch, go get food, go take meds, or you need to head to bed or anything like that, you know, please do what you have to do for yourselves. Genuinely, you are all welcome to hang out and lurk or keep chatting, things like that. But never feel pressured either, you know. Whatever works for you, totally understand. Working on some stuff for a channel refreshing. Ooh, are you getting like a whole new like overlay and stuff? That's very exciting. What layer am I on? I'm on a different layer. That's why it's not erasing. That would do it. That would do it for sure. I'm gonna sit back a little bit. We're gonna do overlay for stream, but I've been working on a new PNG tuber too. Oh my gosh. New outfits, new brand, or just an updated art style. I'm looking at you with interest with these eyes. So big and wide. I was struggling with the face earlier. So I have probably about 4 faces drawn, and I don't like any of them. So we're just leaving them for now for a different day. Updated new outfits, yes! That's very exciting. Oh my gosh. There's something about dressing up your little guy for a stream that is just so fun. Big fan. Not a fan of how many different like expressions I have to redraw and export, but overall, big fan of little outfits. So cute, thanks! I've been struggle busting tonight, but I think it's coming out okay. It's mostly the face. That's just a silly face, but I'm like, I couldn't like get the eyes quite right. I did this entire thing where I like completely redrew the face, but then it was like not the vibe. I don't know. It looks nice, but... So we gave up and now we're just working on everything else. We'll come back later. It's fine. It's not going anywhere. I say through grit teeth, it's fine. I'm totally relaxed and chill about it. I'm not stressing at all. I do want to curve this line just a little. To kind of be a little bit more. Not like that though. Much nicer curve. Yeah. Yeah. Not better. Yippee! I did it last week, so if we're all, I'm glad. I'm shaking all of your hands. This is the joy of other artists, is you guys get it. You guys just get it. And that's so comforting. I'm gonna chop my hand off. No, please. Please. Draw the line. Okay. Everything's fine and normal. I'm fine and normal. Everything's great. Everything is fine and normal, actually. I'm making a lot of noise, but I am having a blast tonight. It feels good to stream again. I needed the break, but also it is nice to stream. Yeah, little frilly. Through failure, unity. It's true. You guys get it. And that's nice. I feel like I mentioned it before, but I, like a couple years ago, I watched a lot of like Drawfee, and then I just kind of like got out of the habit of watching it. Just, you know, you go through cycles of just like watching other things, getting distracted. And I've been getting back into it recently, and that's one thing that's really nice is like they're all artists far above my caliber. But it's nice when like they're like, yeah, I really struggled with this part, and I redrew it like 4 times, and then I finally settled on this. Or I tried this thing and it didn't really work, but I trust the process, and you know what, I had fun anyway. And it's like, it's nice, you know? I feel like there's such a pressure for social media to like only ever display your best and only put your best foot forward. But it's nice to also show that it's like, hey, sometimes it's a struggle. We all struggle together. And it's kind of comforting. For a silly little amateur like me. It's nice, you know? Talking about my big couch drawing, but yes, it's also like, it's just fun to watch other people draw. Like, it puts me in the mood to draw. So I definitely like watched some this morning because I was like, oh, I'm gonna stream tonight. Let me watch some Drawfee so that I can be like jazzed to be like, yeah, I want to try things too. And unfortunately, it resulted in me struggling with her face for almost an hour and a half. But you know what? Maybe that's just what we needed to do today. We're gonna need a break come July, but then July's. Oh my god, that's right. See, I thought that art fight, my brain had it that art fight was in June. So my brain was saying that art fight was much sooner. I'm not participating, but dear god, that would have been insane if it was in like 2 weeks. I think my brain had it coming up sooner because a lot of people are already setting their stuff up for it, and so my brain is like, oh, people will be doing art fight soon. Not quite that soon. But soon. What? Farfigh was in June, I'd explode. Oh my god, I'm sure you and many others, I'm sure. Farfigh's crazy. I wonder what the themes are gonna be this year. What were they last year? I don't remember. Oh my god, it's quarter to. Okay, that explains why I'm sleepy. I was like, why am I so sleepy? It's not late. Yes, it is. I remember one year they had like a coffee and tea, and then they had like a celestial theme. I don't remember. Oh, didn't I also want to give her little like, just like back frills? Okay, yeah, I do remember that. I am gonna lower this table. Stardust and Seafoam! Oh my god, that's cute. That's a cute theme. Oh, I wonder what it's gonna be this year. I mean, I want to be the guys in charge of picking the themes. It's so much fun. It really is. But I feel like there's so many good combos. Oh, pardon me. It is almost bedtime. Another art challenge thing. Oh, what are you doing in June? I don't know like what shape. I think I kind of want to stick with these like rounded shapes that a lot of her fins have. Or I could do kind of this like feathery, well, because that would match her like tail. Would anime kind of think, well, I hope you have fun. Monthly challenges can be a lot of work, but they can also be a lot of fun. I feel like if you can like get through like a monthly challenge, I do feel like my art always like grows pretty exponentially. The problem is that then by the end of it, I'm exhausted. Because I feel like there's definitely a benefit to like drawing a little bit every day. And then inevitably, at least for me, I feel like I have to try new things to avoid just drawing the exact same thing every day. And then because of that, I'm like, I'm actually trying new things and I'm learning and... But again, then by the end of the month, I'm like, oh my god, I'm exhausted. I don't want to draw ever again. I just want to fill in this, because I feel like this little fin over here is kind of lonely. Supposed to be pretty low pressure, but I had a big idea, so... Ooh, that's very exciting, though. I'm sure it will be a lot of fun. Especially if you've got a big idea. Hell yeah. Challenge yourself. I believe in you. You're gonna crush it. Gonna knock it out of the park, kid. You just gotta believe. Never give up. Never surrender. Oh, I do kind of like this little, like, fluffy. Little fluffy fins back here. We also need to do her, like, right, we established her neck is kind of bent in, like, this direction. She would have... gills. I want these to curve a little bit more, I think. And then she would have them on her, like, ribs here. They're gonna be mostly covered. Get a little bit of partials. Oh my god, am I even struggling with these tonight? What's happening? What's going on? Want to feed my small fandom? Yeah! That's such a fun feeling, to be completely honest, of like being in kind of a small fandom and getting to be like that content creator that it's like, oh man, I wish there was more stuff in this fandom. Guess I gotta do it myself. I feel like adding the lines is, quote-unquote, technically correct, but I don't like the look of them. Again, back to that struggle. Not much has changed in 2 hours. I guess I could also save it for some shading lines later, but... She's a theme, she. The hunger's real, yeah. Be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see in your fandom. Relly. I will do some scales, actually. I'm making these kind of thick because I'm gonna kind of like carve them out. If that makes sense. Show the boy some scale! He's gotta see the scales! I should actually hide this. Let's see what I'm doing in terms of shaping these. Oh my god. What was that thunk? It was mallow. Classic. Classic mallow behavior. Hi, Livy! Welcome back! Thanks. It's gone swimmingly. Ba-da-ba. Yeah. I like these. I think I want to... There. One here. I don't want to overdo it, but I don't want there to be, like, gaps either, you know? How has your evening been, Levy? Where are her other little skates? Kind of like, should I just like wait until I like draw them in, you know? Okay. I know I want her to here. No, they're not drawn on. She's of course got little heart scales because she's a cheese ball. A little cheese ball. Love comic, the little trash maid has stolen my heart. This reminds me of a dolled up tidy. Little trash maid, that sounds really cute. Been good, busy but good dinner, then helping put together a trampoline for the kiddos. Oh my gosh, hell yes. Oh, I almost dropped my toe. Trampolines are so much fun. Oh my gosh. I remember it was objectively the highlight of when we went to go visit like my mom's cousin is they had like one of those like big trampolines. My brother and I would just hang out there because we didn't really like know our cousins because they were all like, you know, like 10 years older than even my brother, who was older than me. So when we were little, they were like easily graduating like high school, and then even when we were like middle, lower high school, they were in like college. So it was like kind of awkward. So we would just hang out on the trampoline, and it was fun. It's good exercise too. Fun and good practice for balance and stuff. Oh, because we don't have a reference layer, so I can just... These are going to be solid colors anyway. If you've never enjoyed the little trash maid, I cannot recommend. Oh, let me go look it up real quick. Because I will forget after stream. Oh, our still's really cute. This is really cute. Okay, yeah. I was like, I will leave this up because if I will forget about it, but if it's here, like, in my tabs, then I will have no choice but to remember it. Where's my original Relly? I'm kind of changing some for like scale patterns from when I drew her last year. Because I can. So I have that power. As we discussed earlier, art is fake and you can do what you want forever. Never understand you're getting older until after you get on a trampoline as an adult. That's so so real though. I'll have some model art to toss up into the channel soon. Hopefully I have a competition piece to be working. Yes, oh my gosh. Please. This is too much. I feel my age even just like how much my body like aches sitting at a desk for work. Like not moving is actually painful. I'm like, oh my god, how did I used to do this when I was like in school? And the real answer is just I was young enough for my body to put up with it. But really, even back then, like, I remember being in a lot of, like, just constant aching pain. Even as a kid. Just so much pain. I remember we were talking earlier about like undiagnosed tendencies and qualities, right? I recently got back a preliminary assessment for autism, because I've kind of always wondered about myself for many, many years, but then I was like, oh well, I don't have all these stereotypical traits, so it couldn't be me. And my results were essentially like, you're so laughably beyond the scale that it's kind of a shock that you weren't diagnosed sooner. I was like, cool, great. But one of the things that I'm like, yeah, probably a good marker was that when I was a kid, I actually wrote like a full essay and letter like to my like superintendent for my local school system about like how much work they were giving us purely based on like how heavy our backpacks were and how it was like causing physical pain. And of course, everybody and every adult like laughed at me. They're like, you can't do this. This is like freakish behavior. So I obviously never sent it. But I was like looking back and I'm like, nobody thought that was weird enough to really to say anything. A, young me was correct. It was absurd. And B, really, nobody caught this on. It's just funny. It's kind of funny. It was like absurd. I remember like, because we had like, right, like you have like 8 subjects that you're studying for, and every one of them has like a textbook that easily weighs like 2 to 5 pounds depending, and you had to carry multiples of those along with your binders and notebooks and like your agenda pad and any other school supplies. And it's like, this is a lot for like a 10-year-old to carry around. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's too much. I have to run over these. Thank you for stopping by, Levy. Let me read your earlier message. But have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Initially, sorry. No, and also, I know you just learned, but never, you and anybody else, never apologize for yapping. Please, we are here to sit and chat. I want to hear things. Helping run a miniature painting competition this weekend. I'm just hoping it goes well. Oh my god, that sounds so exciting! My fingers are crossed. That sounds like a lot of fun. I hope lots of people sign up. This chair, my old faithful desk chair, has suddenly become really uncomfortable for no reason. It's true. It happens so subtly and so subtly. Like, and stuff like a good office chair is like, can be expensive, but is so crucial for like the health of your joints in your back. It feels so silly, but it really is. In college I did this huge colored pencil piece for school that I spent many hours on, sitting on the floor with big drawing board to work on. The back pain was, oh my god, just hunched over. That's, yes, I would imagine that would have been excruciating after a certain point. Good grief. I bet it looked baller by the end of it, but at what cost? At what cost? Use a roller suitcase for years. I was always so envious of the kids that had those, and especially the ones that then could convert to a backpack for when you had to go up and down stairs. You could actually pull it on. It had straps. Oh my god. They were smart. Tap my head. That was the secret sauce. In high school, I always had bruises on my forearms from carrying big books, notebooks, and sketchbooks to class. Oh my god. Ooh. Weren't allowed to have backpacks in middle school, so yes! Oh my god! Yeah, middle school, same with us, Queen. Like, you could only carry your books, but then I remember my school, it was like, my high school was better. Like, you could keep your backpack with you, but you had time, obviously, in the morning when you got there before class. After 2 classes, there was a 10-minute break. And then another 2 classes. And then usually during, like, your, like, 5th class of the day, was like our lunch. You would have like the first half hour, the middle half hour, or the end half hour. And so obviously then you could like exchange your books then. So it was kind of like every few hours you could change your books. But the thing is that those were also your times to pee if you needed to get to other like floors, if you needed to like run errands and stuff between class, like, because otherwise you'd only have like 2 or 3 minutes between each class. So it was like, yeah, you could have your books, but if you still needed to change stuff out, you still had to like hustle. I don't know. In middle school, we just weren't allowed. You just weren't allowed to have your backpack with you. In my high school, you could. Middle school, you weren't allowed to. I don't know why. I don't know why. So you would have kids literally carrying around like 4 binders and like several textbooks, and it's like, I don't know how this is more efficient than just letting kids have their bags. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I obviously don't know what the policies are now. So I have not been in school in many decades at this point, but yeah, I don't know. Loophole was if you were a girl, you could have a purse. Yeah, you could have a purse, but ours had a size restriction, so you could maybe fit like a notebook or something in it. So it was kind of like, it was essentially like a glorified pencil case for us, which was kind of like, I never bothered. I just used a backpack because I'm like, at this point, it's just one more thing to carry. I would rather just have my one big bag, but it was stupid. It was so dumb. It's such like arbitrary restrictions. I don't know, maybe there was a good reason for it. I just don't know what that reason was. And I certainly don't remember it. Or I wouldn't remember it to this day. Okay, now unfortunately here's the thing, is that I actually do kind of need her face because she has like a little heart scale up here on her forehead. So, I mean, depending on what we do with her face, I'm probably gonna have to end up moving it. But I don't want to leave it out because I don't want to just completely forget that it's here at all, you know? Because I will. Because I know myself. I know myself and I know I'll forget. Those kids are hiding drugs. Yeah, weapons are hidden in backpacks, but then it was, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, because it wasn't really like cell phones, like, were a thing, but they weren't like a huge concern when I was like in middle school. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to train us for a life of manual labor. I don't know. Couldn't tell ya. But I don't have to worry about that now. Now I can bring a backpack or a big old purse as I need it. And let me tell you, I love having a little bag. Big fan of having a little bag. You guys ever have school security make you turn out your pocket bag? Yeah, no, ours wasn't that strict. I think by the time I was in college, they definitely started doing the thing where it was like you had to have like written pre-approved permission to enter the building. And stuff like that. Which kind of made it, like, I completely understand, like, the security purposes of doing so, but it did kind of suck because, like, there are definitely, like, teachers and stuff that would have still been working there when I was in even, like, college. I would have loved to just go see, just to go say hi and to just, quite frankly, to just thank them for just being, oh no, for just being good teachers and the ways in which they just meant a lot to me. I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't have cared, but I feel like good teachers are so important, and it's not an easy job. But it was like, well, I can't go do that because I'm not allowed on the premises. So I just have to hope that they know. Yeah. I probably wouldn't happen unless someone was suspected of something they weren't supposed to. Yeah. Ugh, I'm gonna grab my... For just a few more minutes. We are gonna start to wrap up because it's getting late and I'm getting sleepy and I gotta pee too, but I'll go for just a few more minutes. So, I don't know. Oh! Oh my god. Ashley, that made me jump. It's like 2 inches in the air. Thank you for the dude, Ashley. Our school is pretty lax. We could bring in box cutters. Oh my god. Did a few times in college with my high school art teacher. Yeah. Yes, Grongled, Ashley. Yeah, ours was definitely like, don't bring in bad materials, but they didn't do like bag checks or anything. At least when I was there. I lived in a pretty safe town, so. A barracuda. So working on the sky portion of my painting? Yes. Getting there. You're getting there, champ. I'm gonna draw her stupid face. A pineapple! Oh, hell yeah! Oh my gosh! Comfort, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Sorry, you caught an epic pineapple worth 4 gold. That's really good. That's really powerful. Epic pineapple. It's worth $4. Like, how much are the non-epic pineapples worth? 1? That's delightful. I love it. That's a cute little smile. Oh my god, a chicken nugget. Beep. Chicken nugget should be worth more. Chicken nugget is so important to me. Priceless. Howdy, Comfort. Oh my god, jellyfish plushie! That's so cute! Look at it! Cute! The worst thing... Oh, I got those scroll up. The worst thing was a friend who once brought me vodka for my birthday hidden in a water bottle. I just want to see what it tastes like. I think we were before. Oh my god, Keith! You and that friend were hooligans. Hooligani. Orange discus! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh. My charging cord was on my little touchpad. It was making my mouse freak out. I was like, what's going on? How are y'all? We're doing okay. How are you doing, Comfort? Candy Corridor. Corridorus. Oh my god, it's so cute. We're catching new fish today. Oh my god, that was cute as candy corn guy. How are you doing, Comfort? I hope you've been having a lovely week. Oh, Relly. I don't want to draw her eyes. I'm scared. I'm gonna mess them up. I'm so tired. I'm not strong enough. I'll do the background. Hermit crab! Crab. Very tired, but I'd like to draw tonight. I also pass my friends at being stupid. You're not being stupid. But if you would like to draw alongside of us, please do so. I'm gonna wrap it up in a little bit, but I'm gonna just do just a little bit more, I think. An oyster. There's our oyster. Oh no, we get mussels a lot. That's what it was. We have a lot of mussels in our little pond here. A little heart shape there. Vaguely small. Little bubbles. The bubbles. A tuna. Yeah. We just have to believe. I learned that you can put like custom fish into this little game. The regular fish are also so good. They're just little guys. But yeah, you can put like custom fish in this game, and I'm kind of like eyes emoji. Nimbochromis. Look, that one's really pretty. It's like such a pretty teal color. I like the regular fish too. And I'm like, what would we fish up? What could I put in there? Maybe I could put like a rabbit fish, a little Benoy. That'd be cute. Little cartoon Benoy. Kind of similar to like our little emotes that we have. Oh my god, I should put the little shrimp fish in. Henry shoe. This dude lost a lot of shoes in this lake. I should just put the shrimp in. Why haven't I done? Hi, Mallow. I should just put the little shrimp in. No, Miss Ma'am. You know that if you want to be petted, you have to be on my left side. You know this. Don't act like you don't know this. Like, I know it. I just don't want to hear it. Oh yeah, the little sea bunnies. They're like little sea slugs, right? But they're so cute. They're little white and black. A marlin. How is the marlin only worth 96 gold? Look at that thing. Ow. My eyeball. I'm kind of like, do I want to do like a big rock, or do I want to kind of just let it like fade out, you know? Worm. Worm. Right, because I could do like this. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. More things to contemplate. An Atlantic cod. Wow. You can find those in Minecraft. Ow. Saying that joke made my left eyeball hurt so bad. My own body punished me. They're like, don't tell stupid jokes. Even my brain was like, shut up. What you doing, bud? That's what I thought. Big Mama Pickle. Big Mama. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this. Actually, I'm gonna do small or big. And then like a little hand scratching my chin. Sippy. I will take a sippy, thank you. I have fresh water because it's good to stay hydrated. Oh, big on shrimp, thank you. See, there's a little shrimp guy. That would be cute. And my cute little Sonic cup that I use constantly. Unironically, I just love it. It's just, and it's a good size. I really kind of whip that. Itchy. I'm gonna finish the seaweed and then that'll probably where we call it. I am for sure just gonna do. These are just gonna be like colors, like color shapes in the back. I just think that that's fun. I'm sure that even this seaweed will be changed drastically by the next time you guys see this picture. That I have no doubts in my mind about that, quite frankly. I can just already tell. Hey, Mal Pal. She kind of looks like she's got like octopus tail, which is pretty cute. Yes, my young beast. Hermit crab. Can I maybe want to do some underwater? Yes. It's fun. I had to squish her. It was crucial for my enrichment and hers. Give her just a tiny. Yeah, because I don't think I really like the weighting of these, but I'll fix it. Oh my god, you gotta watch. Okay. You know, all things considered, I do think that she still looks pretty cute. Even with all of our struggle busing. Very squishy bunny. Rare turn of events, I gotta yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm quite done because I'm very sleepy and I have to go pee so bad. So I think I'm gonna... Well, then you can go eep. Go eep if you must. Go eep. This is a good time for eeping. If you guys must all go eep, then go eep. But I'm gonna first go... Oh my god, thank you for the dude, Ashley. I am first gonna go find somebody to raid. Let's see who's streaming. But thank you, Chris, for hanging out with me. Thank you, everybody, for the raids. Oh my god, we had so many. It's lovely to see you all. Oh my god! I want to go here. I want to go here. Reb is streaming. Reb is also doing a co-working Wednesday. Oh my god. Reb is streaming with Ghost. Let's go say hi to Reb. Sometimes it's just eep time. Yeah, that's us. Okay. Jester Bunny. Just for tonight, Hive. Welcome on in. We're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid Rebecca Roney, who is a phenomenal artist, a lovely bean, very sweet, very funny, very charming, and she's streaming with Ghost right now. Her part. And you guys know Ghost. Ghost stops by and chit chats with us sometimes. Ghost is really cool. They are delightful. They are an amazing musician and just a cool bean. So we're gonna go say hi to both of them. I'm gonna restart this playlist because it ended, which is really funny on the timing that it ended, but I don't want to just sit here in silence while I get the raid going, so we'll restart it. Okay. I'm gonna send you guys off to Reb. Again, Reb is super sweet. Go be friendly. Reb is doing a co-working Wednesday, so if you guys want to keep working on whatever you're working, even though our stream is over, you can go co-work with them. You guys for hanging out. We have been planning, Mods and I, a Final Fantasy art party coming up within like the next few weeks. So if you would like to keep an eye out for information for that, we have a Discord that you are welcome to join and hang out in. I will also definitely post information about it on my socials. So if you don't want to join yet another Discord, there's my Bisky and my Tim Bobbler. I will probably post this little whip on Blue Sky because I like posting whips. It's nice to share sketches and stuff. But otherwise, I think that's all I got. So I'm gonna send you guys off. That's not how you raid people. That's the wrong interface. Red. Red. No, pardon me. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm sorry. I'm very sleepy. Okay. Thanks, Harrybot. Yeah! Let's go raid Red. These are our 2 little raid messages. If you are subscribed, you can take the first one, use our emotes. If not, the second one uses Twitch Global emotes, so you can use them for free everywhere. You can use your own favorite heart emotes. You can just say exploding raid, you can just go say hi, or if you like to just come along for the raid just to go say hi to a very sweet and lovely artist. But then if you have to jet afterwards, that's totally fine. Reb is totally fine with lurkers and stuff and understands. So do what you gotta do. But thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight and chit-chatting and putting up with my pain and suffering. I will see you guys hopefully this weekend for another art stream, but if not, have a great rest of your week, have a great rest of your night. End of stream reminders to get up and stretch, food, brush your teeth, take your meds, any of that stuff that you gotta do. But otherwise, I'm tucking you guys and berating you for bed. Hi, Kume! Thank you guys for hanging out! I will see you guys later. Thank you, Emily and Camilla and Midas and Remy for the raids. It was lovely to see you guys. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. If you're still here, go enjoy Reb. I'll see you guys around. Goodbye. See ya. Oh god, yeah, okay, it's going. Okay, bye. Have a good night. See ya.